Now we learned once here a very important subject entitled Tuve de Shoma ve'odish. How fortunate is a man who hears and he ignores. Happy is a man who hears something against him and he ignores it. Cholfuhu bishtimei, 100 evils will pass him by. At that time, it was discussed in the following way. There was a young man from the Shiva University who took out some boys for a Chamisha Asa B'Shvat outing. And they came near Madison Square Garden on the outside, and there were two Gentile youths. He was 18 years old, and these were 20-year-old youths. And they began ridiculing him and the little boys who were wearing yarmulkes. And he boiled up, and he made some kind of a gesture. It was nothing but a gesture against them. So they ran towards him, and they grappled. And one of them ran to his car and took out a hammer and smashed the head of this Jewish boy and killed him. The judge postponed the case for 2 years so it should cool off. After 2 years, it was brought up before the judge, and the Gentile judge, and he said as follows: the courtroom is no place for vengeance. He said, I'll never do it again. The judge said that. And therefore he sentenced him to 5 years probation, which means in 5 years he has to come in every month in the police station and say to the lieutenant, "Hi, Jim," and walks out. And Jim makes a mark in a notebook, that's all. And the times they won't come, Jim will mark it anyhow, because they're the same diocese, the same parish. Now, suppose that young man from Yeshiva University would have taken the trouble to take a trip down here that night, and I spoke about that years ago. It takes an hour to travel from there by subway, and he get home, let's say, from here 11:30 at night. Still, he would have heard, Tuve, how lucky you are, the Shema, you hear things with Odish, and you ignore. Ignore. What would have happened if you would have ignored it? They weren't hitting you, and you were passing by. In another minute, you'd be out of earshot. On, get smitha maybe, and get married, and have children by this time, but he never heard the lecture. It's a Gemara. Tuve, how lucky you are. The Shoma, if you hear something, Odish, and ignore it. Cholfu bishtimei, 100 evils will pass you by. Isn't it worth learning Gemara just for that piece of advice? You wouldn't have said anything, the boy wouldn't have done anything, and he would have lived. The Jewish boy would have lived. How lucky it would have been, the Shoma. Now we learn Shoma, another pshat. How lucky a man who Shoma listens to the Torah. How lucky he would be. Ashrei Adam Shomei, how fortunate is a man who listens to me, the Torah says. Listen to the Torah, and you'll live longer. Now that's an important subject, and it pays to speak at length on that, but not now. Now we're studying it from a different aspect. To be how fortunate is a man, the Shama he hears ve'odish, and he is indifferent because of nishtavesa. It's all the same to him because he understands their purpose is to test him. And if he is able to overcome his wrath and he keeps quiet, he has succeeded in gaining the favor of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the greatness of a man in this world. If he's able to remember that his purpose in the world is to serve Hashem. Now David HaMelech, we'll come back to him, had big ambition. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu had put a very great price on this life. It's not easy at all to be like Avraham Avinu. Very difficult.